It is a blessing to be here on this morning, to be able to see the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I am your host, Mo, the Foundation Layer Coach. I love everything that I do about the Rebuild Empire because we are teaching each other that we need new lessons in order to go in new territory. We need new identities in order to go into new territory. And I just want to say I thank God for blessing us to see another day on today. I'm so excited this morning for the opportunity to share with you all this topic. It's called You You Learned the Wrong Lesson. You learned the wrong lesson. That is the lesson for today. When people jump in, I'll go over it again. But the title is You Learned the Wrong Lesson. And what I mean by that is because pain is a teacher, but some of the students still misunderstand the lesson. Pain is a teacher, but some students still misunderstand the lesson. You can have some students that literally are left behind because they do not understand the lesson. The things that we go through are for a purpose, for us to show our resilience, show our perseverance, show that we are strong, strengthen our faith, know that God is God, and having to stand firm on all 10 toes, knowing that whatever we are going through is just a test of time. It will not be forever. It will not be for, you know, it will not always keep you. Life circumstances won't always keep you down. They won't always keep you down because it's how you approach the things that you are learning in life. Testimonies are things that you have learned in life. And that's what I want people to start understanding, because while we are focused on the lesson, people don't stay steady in faith. I can tell you that I've gone through so much in life, and so have you. And I want you to know that whatever lesson that occurred in your life, there was something that brought you through. There was a resilience about you, a perseverance, something that was strong in your mind that caused you to get through what you were going through. So as the student, sometimes we can misunderstand the lesson. But pain is a teacher. Pain is a teacher, and it's not supposed to be taken as, don't take it in as a form of weakness or a form to make you weaker, because it's to make you stronger. No matter what. Pain is supposed to make you stronger. It's supposed to strengthen your faith. It's supposed to show how resilient you can be. It's supposed to show that you can get things thrown at you and you are able to handle things under pressure. A lot of people and life comes with pressures. I've heard many people say, I'm not a pressure person. But it just goes to show that if you're not a pressure person, then you can't handle the pressures of life. And the most difficult thing that somebody can ever do is to crumble at a time where pressure is putting its weight on. Okay? So as pain being the teacher, now you have to go into understanding that whatever I'm going through right now is supposed to teach me something very important, something very critical. What do I mean by that? None of us know what our decisions will be, and we don't know the consequences of our decisions either. You understand? None of us understand the consequences of our decisions. I became a mother young, and my mother completely discredited me. Good morning. My mother completely discredited me as a person. But the thing was that my mother was also a young mother. She had her child at 16. I got pregnant at 15 and had a baby at 16. But she didn't see me. She saw her situation, and she wanted to do the same thing that her mom had done to her. So now here's the pain. Now I'm being rejected. Now I'm being abandoned. Now I'm being thrown out. But what do you learn from it? So now, being out there homeless in the world, you have to learn how to survive. You have to learn how to get through what you're going through with food, shelter, and a means of taking care of your child. But this is the thing that it taught me. I didn't know when I got to my age of 32 that I would be so equipped for life that when things come, I'm not fazed. Because I've gone through things early in order to get me prepared for the things that I'll deal with later on, which is now. And I'm able to handle every single situation that comes because I lean on the faith of God in order for me to get through it. That's how I get through it. So pain is a teacher. But you have to understand, even as pain being a teacher, you have to get up every single day and say, Lord, if I misunderstood my circumstances, if I misunderstood the lesson that you were trying to show me the way. Show me what I need to know. You understand? Because some of y'all have gone through some things and it has taken you under. Some people have been raped. Some people have been beat down. Some people have been thrown away. Some people have gone through the most when it comes down to trying to get their spiritual circumstances together and going to church and being judged and so forth. People have gone through the most. But it is literally up to us, y'all, to understand the lesson that God shows us. It is up to us to understand the lesson that God shows us. Because while pain is the teacher, you best believe that purpose is the destination. So while pain is your teacher, purpose is the destination. So what do you need to be doing at that moment when you are going through a pain circumstance, when the pressures of life are pressed upon you? You have to learn how to get through the survival phase so you can finally get to the new identity phase. And that's what I was speaking of when I spoke of Jacob yesterday. Before he could ever go to that next level, he had to understand that you need a new identity to walk into new levels in life. You cannot walk into a new level in life with an old identity and think that you're going to bring in old habits. You're going to bring in old ways. You're going to bring in old substance on how you talk to yourself, how you think. Your mindset has to be fresh. Your words has to be fresh. Your faith has to be fresh. Your heart has to be fresh. And Jacob was able to get a brand new name, to call him Israel. Because we have to be a representation of God in that new level. We have to be a representation of God in that new level. Don't sell yourself short. And too many of us sell ourselves short. That's why I say I get up every single morning. I enjoy press and play because at the end of the day, somebody needs the word. Regardless if I want to say it or talk about it or post it or be on these lives or if I just need a break. The thing is, it's not about content creation. It's about purpose. It's not about favor. It's about faith. If you got the faith, you'll have the favor. That's what people don't understand. You can have faith all day and still not have faith. But faith is believing and trusting in the God that you serve, to know that he's going to bring you through everything that you have ever gone through. And you're going to come out on top. But you have to be able to deal with the pressures of life. If you're not able to handle the pressures of life, You are not going to be able to handle that big thing if you can't even sustain the small one. If the small thing is already hurting you to a way where you can't understand, good morning, if you already can't get through, if you already can't get through to understand the small parts of the pressures of life, you will not be able to understand the beautiful parts that will come after you finish dealing with all your pain points. Good morning, dealing with all your pain points. Pain is a leader to destination of purpose. Pain is a leader to destination of purpose. Pain is a leader to destination of purpose. Believe that. There's a purpose on your life. There's a calling on your life. You're worthy today. You're loved today. You are loved today. Do you think you're loved today? Do you think that you're worthy today? Speak righteously to yourself. Hey, good morning. Speak righteously to yourself. Speak righteously to yourself. If you do not speak righteously to yourself, that is the worst thing that you can do. Because you're downing yourself. You're telling yourself that you're not enough. You're telling yourself that you're not enough. But you are. You have to be mentally ready for the new level. You have to be mentally ready for the new version of you that wants to show up, wants to break out of the shell that you have been in, wants to break out of the silence that you have stayed in, wants to break out of the circumstances that you have placed yourself in, wants to break out of the pain that was meant to be called, wants to break out completely for the purpose of life. You have a huge purpose in life. People need you. People need you. They need you to show up for them. Are you going to show up for the people who are waiting for you? Are you going to show up for the people that are waiting for you? And it doesn't matter what that purpose is. Good morning. It doesn't matter what that purpose is. Only you know. Only you know what you have survived. Only you know what you have gone through. Only you know the things that you have sustained. Only you know the pressures of life that have tried to take you under that you have literally been able to get through that somebody else may have not been able to get through. I love each and every one of y'all, and I need y'all to love on yourself. I have had major pain points. I have had major pain points, but when I tell you that I love the fact that I am able to wake up every single day with another opportunity. God visits you this morning. How did he visit you? He visits you through his mercy. He had mercy on your life to wake you up this morning, give you another day, another option, another opportunity to get up and do it bigger and better than you did yesterday. Bigger and better than yesterday. I'm on the way. I'm a truck driver, y'all. I'm on the way to the yard. So I'm not hiding, laying down, or anything like that. I'm on the way to the yard. Y'all will see me in just a sec. But I want you to understand that there is purpose on your life, but I need you to step it up. I need you to step it up. I need you to show up. Show up for the people that love you. Show up for the people that literally are like, I need help getting through this. And guess what? You already have the information because you've already gone through it. You've already survived it, and people are waiting for you to show them how you did it and how they can get through it. That's the point. They want to know how to get through it. But then you're too scared to show up. You're too scared to press play, or you're too scared to speak out about the things that you have overcome. So if you're scared to talk about the things that you've overcome, now you are withholding information that you have been able to obtain regarding things in this life that other people need from you. People need you. People really need you. So I need y'all to start your mornings off right. Wake up every single morning. But when you wake up in the mornings, don't grab your phone first. Don't grab your phone first. Don't look at TV first. Don't listen to music first. You need to grow a relationship with your Lord and Savior. You need to spend some time in prayer. You need to spend some time with speaking righteously to yourself. I wasn't a big person on affirmations and things like that, but I speak to myself and I say, I am Monique. I am greatness. I'm a foundation layer coach. My testimony changes the world. I have the Holy Spirit. I am a kingdom citizen, because it's about kingdom. It's about how would I conduct myself in front of God if he was before me, versus me thinking that I can continue to keep living in a very destructive behavior and think that it's okay, and think that God is okay with it, because he's not. We have to do better, y'all. We just have to. Because it breaks my heart that we literally think that we can continue to keep going in life, sinning against him, being unloyal and so forth. And then we are literally asking for everything under the sun. But what are we given exactly? What are we given exactly? You have to be kind. You have to be kind to people. Not nice. You have to be kind. That's what I learned, is being kind to people is showing grace. But being nice to people, sometimes you can overtake yourself, because being nice, you can be ran over. Being nice, you can allow for people to dictate what you say, how you say it, and how you do things. So I'm not into being nice. I'm into being kind, because everybody deserves it. Everybody deserves it. So we have to be kind to one another. It's a requirement. But I love what God is doing in my life. I love what he's doing in my life, because without him, I would be nothing. I would be absolutely nothing. I would have gone through so much that I went through, and I would have suffered. I would have suffered because I didn't understand. I would have suffered because pain was drowning me. Going through betrayals, going through losses, going through misunderstandings. I would have lost it. But I'm glad that God kept me. I'm glad that God kept me. Because it could have been another way. I'm thankful and grateful to God to be before you all each and every single morning, because it is a blessing to be a blessing. It is a blessing to share the word. It is a blessing to share wise words that people need to hear. We need more love. We need more problem solvers. We are in a large need of prayer. Large need of prayer. Gotta get it together, y'all. You need help with strength? Ask God for that strength. You need help with faith? Ask God for some faith. You need help with your circumstances? God said faith without works is dead. So if you pray on it, you make sure you work towards having it. 'Cause that's what it's about. I thank God for grace and mercy. It's a wage war every day. And I thank God for grace and mercy. I thank God for it. There's a song that I love to listen to. And in that song, the young lady says, open the eyes to my heart and open the eyes to my mind, because I want to see you. The heart is a wicked thing. But when you open the eyes to your heart it can finally see, you can finally see the things that have been causing you to be at a fault. Because your heart takes in so much, whether it's love, whether it's pain, whether it's rejection or betrayal. Your heart holds on to so much, and then it turns into something that you don't recognize. You turn into something that you don't recognize. And that's a very dangerous place to be. That's a very dangerous place to be. It's to have a heart, but a wicked heart. Because people can continuously pray for you. They can continuously be there for you. It's the same as Pharaoh. When Pharaoh sat there and he kept telling Moses to pray for him, kept praying. Moses said, I won't get myself in trouble by not praying for you, because you keep going back doing the same stuff. I'm praying for your relief and you going back doing the same thing. I'm praying for your relief and you're going back and doing the same thing. And there's some of us who have people who are interceding on our behalf, but you go back and you do the same things. And then you're mad at other people because eventually they keep praying, but then they take you out of access of them. So when you no longer have access, that's a pain point for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like that. That's a pain point for a lot of folks. Hold on, y'all. That's a pain point for a lot of folks. People are trying to understand why they're going through so much hell. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. People try to understand why they're going through so much hell. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to show y'all. Every morning when I'm doing this, I'm trying to get my behind to this truck yard because I have to get on the truck. Like today, I'm going to Noonan, Georgia. I don't know what Noonan, Georgia is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. But I have to go into the port at first to make sure that I have the right box and go where I need to go. I'll let y'all see just a little short piece of what I'm about to do. I don't know what I just did, y'all. But okay. Hold on. Yeah, so what I have to do right now is literally take apart this truck here. So that way I can get connected to the other one. I gotta do my pre-trip. Right. And you think not to stay in prayer, you gotta stay in prayer, especially when you doing trucks and all kind of stuff. You gotta stay at your best. You have to stay at your best. Hold on, y'all. Tell the Lord what you need, and He will give it to you. Tell the Lord what you need, and He will give it to you. But again, I have to start understanding that you gotta get up. What I did, y'all? Oh, I turned the camera around. Hold on. So right now, I'm putting this other truck down, this other container down, so that way I can hook up to another one because my lights do not work on this container. Like I said, I'm a truck driver, so do this every morning. But I like talking to y'all early in the morning. Giving y'all some encouragement. But again, y'all, I just want y'all to love on each other. Be a blessing to others. Truly, truly be a blessing to others. And know that God loves you. And He wants to be there for you. I'm on the truck right now. And with me being on the truck, I just like to pray over myself, ask God to send angels before me to protect me while I am getting ready to be on my journey. But I thank God every single day for another opportunity to come and share anything that I can with you all. That's why I say in the mornings, I know people can't see me, stuff like that. People are like, I can't see you, I can't see you. You're not going to see me first thing in the morning. Hold on, y'all. We about to get ready to move from this container to our next one. Y'all hear the roaring of that truck, honey? That's why I say people was waiting to see me. I'm like, y'all, I gotta get to the yard first. I can't ride with the lights on the yard. But not right now. I'm backing up into this other container, but you gotta make sure you're in alignment. So, 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Alright. Now that I'm there, straighten my wheel up, and now I gotta push it all the way back. Hold on, y'all. Dang, that knocked y'all still. Knocked y'all up off of there. Knocked y'all up off of there. I'm back, y'all. I ain't went no way. Yeah, you gotta slam into them brakes when y'all got these trucks going. Alright. So now, gonna go ahead. What we gonna do now? Hold on, y'all. Now, gonna missing this. If y'all like stuff like this, tell me. You can like, and I'll make more ways to make it happen. That way y'all can see. When it comes down to having these trucks. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. All right. Double check my back lights. Okay, perfect. Morning, good morning. I got my AC pumping. We hooked up. We are hooked up. Woo. Oh, I love y'all too. We about to head on to the port. Go get this box. And I wish I could keep y'all on here, but I'll tell you what, when I get to my destination today, I will go on another live. But since y'all like these so much, I'll talk to y'all from coming home all the way to getting to my yard so y'all can see how my morning starts. But I love y'all so much. Subscribe to the channel if you like these types of things so I can give you more content that you love. Remember that I love y'all. Again, I am Mo, your foundation layer coach. And I love, love, love you. Make sure you love on yourself.